Welcome to Story Time with Miss LaParry. Today's story is Kipper's Beach Ball, written and illustrated by Mick Inkpen. One morning, as Kipper was pouring out his cornflakes, a thing dropped into his bowl. A colorful, wrinkly sort of thing. Kipper picked up the thing and looked at it. He sniffed it. It had a nice plasticky sort of smell. It was quite exciting, really, except that Kipper had no idea what the wrinkly, plasticky thing might be. He hurried round to Tiger's house. "I got a free gift in my cornflakes," he said. Tiger was unimpressed. "Oh, I've been collecting them for weeks," he said. "I've already got the penguin rubber that goes on the end of your pencil, the wind-up shark that goes in the bath, and 2 jumpy frogs. They're just for fun. The only one I haven't gotten yet is the ball. What's yours, then?" Kipper held up the thing. "It must be the ball," he said. It didn't look much like a ball. It didn't look much like anything. "I thought balls were supposed to be round and bouncy," said Tiger. Kipper bounced the thing. Or rather, he didn't, because the thing just hit the floor with a little plap, and no bounce at all. It lay there looking colorful, but useless. It was then that they discovered the nozzle. "Oh!" said Tiger. "You're meant to blow it up. This isn't just an ordinary ball. It's a beach ball." He started to blow it up. He blew and blew and blew until he became giddy, and Kipper had to take over. Slowly, the wrinkly, plasticky thing turned into the fattest, shiniest beach ball they had ever seen. "Wow," said Kipper. He bounced the ball as hard as he could. "Wow," said Tiger. Where would you take a beach ball? To the beach, of course, and that is what they did. Kipper was so excited as they reached the cliff top. He forgot how windy cliff tops are and threw the ball up into the air. This was a mistake. The wind grabbed the ball and whisked it away. It sailed high out over the beach, circling in the air, making the seagulls squawk. Then it dropped onto the hard sand and bounced up again, spinning faster and faster away from them. "Stop!" called Kipper, chasing down the cliff steps. But the ball rushed away. It looped and bounced and skidded along the beach, knocking the top off his sandcastle. And just as it seemed that it would never, never stop, the sea grabbed it. And for a moment, it stopped spinning, as if to catch its breath, before a wave whooshed up the beach and sucked it out into the surf. "Come back!" shouted Kipper. But by the time Kipper and Tiger reached the water's edge, the ball was bobbing far out among the waves. "Come back!" And strangely, the ball seemed to do as it was told, for at that moment a great breaking wave came looming up behind it, flicked it up onto its nose like a seal, and began bringing it back to the beach. "It's coming! It's coming!" screamed Tiger. "Get ready, Kipper!" There was no time to get ready. Kipper just hurled himself at the ball as the giant wave crashed onto the beach. He grabbed and disappeared in a great splash of foam and water. But over the sound of the waves, and of the tumbling of the pebbles, and of the bubbling of the water in his ears, Kipper heard another sound, a faint pop. And he felt something collapse underneath him. As Kipper lifted his beach ball out of the water, it seemed to give a sigh, and slowly it became a wrinkly thing again. "It sort of died," he said to Tiger, which made them both laugh. They tried blowing it up again, but the big split on one side let the air out as fast as they could blow. Kipper noticed that it smelled more plasticky than ever, which for some reason made him feel suddenly sad. "We could always buy some more cornflakes," suggested Tiger. So they hurried home to buy more cornflakes and ran all the way to Kipper's house with 6 whole boxes, which they emptied straight onto the floor. But all they found was 3 penguin rubbers, 2 wind-up sharks, 1 jumpy frog, and lots of cornflakes. Over the next 3 weeks, Kipper ate nothing but cornflakes. Cornflakes for breakfast and cornflakes for dinner, too. But there was no beach ball, and in the end, Kipper stopped looking. Even so, each time he gets a new box of cornflakes, Kipper sniffs the box before opening it, just in case there is a nice plasticky sort of smell coming from inside. The end. Thanks for reading along with me today. Remember to subscribe below to hear more stories. Have the best day, and remember to keep reading.